Hi, Darcy Harris here. I am the creator of Alpha Mare Academy, and that is a collection of e-courses, podcasts, and online training materials for women entrepreneurs. That's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. I want to talk today about networking. I'm also a professional speaker and trainer, so I got a phone call this morning from a woman that I know at a university who asked me to come and talk to their business students about networking. And I thought that's going to make a great YouTube video. So I want to talk to you about three really important things to know about how to be a good networker. And the first piece is networking is absolutely critical to your business. No matter what industry you're in and no matter what your business model is, it's so important to be a good networker. And that's because the connections that you make are what will really help you move your business forward. Now, you may not think about selling things through networking, but when you think about all of the people that you need to know to successfully run your business, that's really where networking comes in. You just never know where you might be down the line, a year from now, 2 years from now, where you may need, for example, a highly specialized attorney, somebody, let's say, that specializes in intellectual property or estate planning, or you might need a particular type of marketing company, or a highly specialized CPA, or some other type of resource. If you are not well networked in the community, not only will you not know that person, you won't know who to call to find the right person. So this network that we build, this network of business connections, is an extremely valuable part of doing business. So no matter what kind of business you run, and no matter how introverted you are, it's so important to be well networked in the community that you're in, not just in your own industry, but in the entire business community. And by the way, for you introverts, I'm an introvert too, and so it's sometimes a little hard to drive up to a strange location into a room full of strangers and walk into a room and not know anyone. But what I would say is when we do that, we just have to leave the introvert in the car and show up as an extrovert. Which brings me to the second point that I want to make about networking, and that is people do business with people they know, like, and trust. Very important to remember. People do business with people that they know, like, and trust. Therefore, when you go into a networking event, regardless of what it is, go in with a generous spirit. Stop selling and start listening. I think part of what makes networking uncomfortable for us is that we assume that we have to go in there and try to sell people our stuff. And that's really not the point of networking at all. The point is to go and meet others and meet interesting people and to develop those personal relationships with people, and through those connections, business will eventually happen for you. So go in with a generous spirit. Go in with the idea that you want to get to know people beyond just exchanging the business cards that I just talked about, and get to know a little bit about them and what's important to them. And most importantly, this brings me to point number 3 about networking: help other people make the connections that they need. Because that's really what networking is all about. It's a very reciprocal arrangement. People will be repelled and scared off, which is our greatest fear, but they truly will be repelled if they feel cornered by a guest at a networking event trying to overtly sell something there. That's not the point of networking at all. The point is to go back, and that is to develop a network of people that know, like, and trust us. And when we go with a generous heart, and then go with the intention of being a connector and helping other people connect in the business community, then we develop a good reputation for ourselves. My BlackBerry is one of my best tools at a networking event because I know that I have a good sense of other people in the business community, and I could be visiting with someone, and as they tell me about their business, I bet I can think of 3 people that it might be interesting for them to meet, and I can immediately get out my BlackBerry and send them their contact information. So when we go with a generous spirit and make sure we have our business cards with us and our smartphones, when we stop selling and start listening and understand that the point of networking is not to sell people something, it's to create a shared community of connections that can all help each other. I think that makes networking much more fun, much more valuable, and much more enjoyable. So that's my networking tips for today. And for other e-courses and podcasts for women entrepreneurs, please visit alphamareacademy.com. I'll see you next time.